This is a very action-packed engagement for both teams. BTR is now battling against Vampire Esports. We see Meow competing in this map. Bigatron, this is Nona Ambon trying to push forward and secure that kill or knockdown for Vampire, but Vampire is up. Here we have another knockdown from Kent. Kent secures one.
Ooh!
And, oh no, here's a retaliation.
Okay, here we go. Vampire Esports doing an effective counter so far, but unfortunately, Onzen is the last member here. He's trying to cook up a nade here, going up against BTR. Oh man, I don't think he was able to at least shut down a player from BTR. Here comes Onzen again with another move, another shotgun attack. Was able to inflict some pain, and now Onzen healing himself up, just trying to prep for battle here. He's all alone. He goes in for another charger. Onzen trying to dance it off, but unfortunately, that was the end of the line for Vampire Esports. BTR emerging victorious from that fight.
Gonna be Fortress of Solitude, or is this gonna be the end for the Vikings? And we have him storming over with that shotgun, but he is facing 3 players, and that is it for the Vikings. It is done. It is over. Superman has met his kryptonite.
Yeah, Chips be like, what? Who's Superman? You calling yourself Superman? I'ma send you back to the Fortress of Solitude. But anyway, back into the action. We got Bigatron by Vitality doing a massive spray up against the Savior here. Kent on the screen trying to shut down Levi's in his buggy. And now Levi's is down. 5 points in the bag. Now make that 6.
And that is proof that Mr. Kent is stronger than Superman, just at least for this game. So Kent with 3 eliminations, and that is D plus Kia suffering with wrath. Nobu, okay, D plus Kia can't get a break right now. They are being they're facing another siege from Hora this time, but
angles here. But Alva, man, this guy's pretty angry with that spray. They just parked, and now they saw where FaZe Clan is actually.
The next stage, which is stage 6, we have a minute and a half left to do that. Alpha is facing off against
Carillo is. Does he have that element of surprise? I don't think they are even aware that Carillo is just right behind them.
He's quiet right there between the car and the crevice of the rock. Kent is down. This one from Glue. FaZe is being attacked also by D plus Kia, and things are happening all around Carillo, with Carillo just evading being seen, and he's prone right now, trying to crawl out. Oh no, will FaZe hear him and spot him? It looks like D plus Kia is the one that's gonna spot them. Carillo doing the backstab for Canary. Canary is down because of that shotgun, and 3 people are trying to scope him out. He's here, he's and he is down. FaZe secures that knockdown and kill.
Against FaZe Clan over here. So far, they do have the momentum, so big chance again for D plus Kia to secure another chicken dinner win. But as for BTR, man, they're getting picked off one by one. One of them is currently knocked down on the ground, so I do wonder if they will have time to pick up their teammate here. But as for FaZe, oh my goodness, just like that, 2 of them down on the ground. We got Shopper low in HP, and BTR, ZA Phobia is not letting them out of their sight.
Is, are they gonna be able to heal up as D plus Kia closes in on them and tries to secure that team elimination?
Alright, Shopper is, of course, trying to hold on to this position. Okay, D plus Kia, they don't know where Shopper is exactly, but that was such a great shot coming from Shopper. Also, is currently knocked down on the ground, and now it's coming after Fabian. Okay, he did back out.
For his teammates that are sieging, but as we saw, BTR also had FaZe Clan in their sights, but now Sam9 is joining in the mix. Sam9 actually knocking down one of the players from Bigatron, and that's a risk because it was down onto the players.
All right, here we go. High. Okay, tried to do a massive spray. Unfortunately, he got spotted.
To flex on the other teams with the 3-1 position. They're seeing everything happen, but Nolblue is taken down. Sam9, 2 players are down, and things are not looking good for the dominant team. Sam9, they entered the last zone with 4 members, and now they're down to 2. FaZe Clan finally eliminated.
I wonder, Coach Abby, because if you don't know, Zuxi actually came back to BTR, so I do wonder if he is playing at this moment. But anyway, D plus Kia right now suffering some losses here, but they were quick on their feet here. Now they're still trying to go up against GLU squad here. KF doing his best to actually survive the fight, but unfortunately also just made sure that D plus Kia will be the ones. It is getting intense already. We've got BTR throwing some nades up against Chief of D plus Kia, now executing a massive spray, and that's it for D plus Kia, another player out of the game. Yeah. Already managing 2 teams here.
They are, and then now they're choosing to relocate with their vehicles respectively. They are trying to push towards where the D plus Kia team is at, because they have a bit of cover here, and we have the siege coming in, and that is Bigatron. Cure him down, and we only have 1 player from Bigatron. Is the siege gonna be worth it for him? D plus Kia holding on to their compound right there, evading that attack. And we have Nona singularly trying to secure that shed, and he is down. Again, Bigatron by Vitality is sued in the first part for Team Yangon, and that's why they have 3 points. So again, the odds are not in their favor, but let's see what happens for the next few minutes.
Okay, Kent got knocked down by Paragene. We've got Noambon from BTR getting knocked down as well. Oh, and that goes, like the rest of BTR getting eliminated, not just by DC. Fight, between the 2 teams here. We got Joker, however, down on the ground. NC2 with 1 point in the bag here. And we've got a player from at the moment. We got Claw again trying to battle it out with Fabiano D plus Kia, trying to do a dance off between this a tree in front of them. So it's like a ring around the rosy here.
Yeah, that was such a great move right there for D plus Kia, taking down one of the players from Claw. Again, Claw was also shooting bullets at Bigatron, and now they're facing D plus Kia right and takes them down.
14 teams remaining. We are at stage 3 here. Moana back on the screen. Alter Ego Ares going up against Horror Esports. Jiggle down on the ground. We've got Krypton moving up against High Dami and was able to take him down as well. Alter Ego Ares slowly gaining that advantage. Although Pepeng is the last member here, trying to defend Claw.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's doing great so far. Unfortunately, again, it's overwhelming for him to handle, a team like BDR single-handedly. So it's gonna be tough. It's an obvious outcome, but still a great performance coming from Claw, which brings us down to 11 teams remaining here. And now we're looking at Vikings going up against Sem9, and we did call it out just moments ago that this might not be the best of spot for Sem9.
The thing is, Helio did his best right there, taking down or knocking down 2 more players from BTR, but sadly, there was some shortage of firepower with Circle. D plus Kia with GLU right now, and RRQ is actually spoiling the fun for Alpha 7, like I called out a while ago. Now we have D plus Kia and GLU facing each other, pretty spread out. There we have GLU, and FaZe Clan right now is taking down members from Bigatron. So 2 players are up for Bigatron. Let's see if they can take one
themselves as well, going up against RQ. D plus Kia now moving in like the predators that they are, making sure that they will be winning the fight here. A while ago in the previous match, they failed to secure a chicken dinner, but perhaps, this time around they could go for their 3rd chicken dinner of the night here. But let's see if they can actually get through Alpha 7 first before anything else. RQ, great shot coming from the par, and unfortunately though for Sem9, they exited the game empty-handed here. But we are expecting a strong comeback. And as for Alpha 7, they dominated RQ, eliminating them with only 1 point in the bag here, but the fight is not over just yet because we still got Nongshim Red Force getting into the scene.
Yeah, this is the thing about that south side. We have 3 players tight, moving towards each other, and that's to be expected. Now, BTR is knocked down by D plus Kia. I'm actually rooting for FaZe Clan because that's my prediction for you, Red Queen. I'm hoping you get that point right now because Alter Ego is out of the equation. But yeah, we have Alpha 7 on screen moving in with Nongshim Red Force and NS Red Force still with 4 players, while Alpha 7 only has 3 after that clash with RRQ. Let's see who gets to get in and
Can be successful in getting through Korea's NS Red Force.
now we have Kent from Bigatron trying to find a safe spot for himself. This is a 3-team clash right here. We have Alpha 7, T plus Kia, and FaZe Clan looking at each other, trying to avoid losing one more member, and we have their fair shot at having an advantage right now. D plus Kia eliminated by FaZe.
You know what? From the map feed just moments ago, I feel like, the Vikings...
Who gets the better out of their opponent.
Okay, here we go. Alpha Gaming right now. Getting closer and closer to where Talon Esports is. Unfortunately, that was a great spot, though, coming from Akul, shutting down Joel. East continues to cook some nade here. Throwing into the smoke, but not hitting anyone just yet. Talon, 1. Trying to pick up the situation here. Trying to find an angle that he could use to shut down East in the process, but they're having a hard time. But oh no, Doc as well has been shut down, and that's confirmation coming through. Doc already out of the game, which puts APG at a big risk here. Rifu's trying to retaliate with a massive counter. Very effective. Unfortunately, though, for Talon, they do have that advantage, and Rifu's coming into play a little bit late. And that was it for Alpha Gaming with only 1 point of Miramar, but not for Vampire and BTR because this is about to go down.
Yeah, we know that vampires can show up because they were the champions for Season 10. Alpha 7 was champion for Season 9. So, again, will there be another color that's going to be waved around because it's orange for the last 2 seasons for Ruthless. But here we have a clash between Bigatron and Vampire. Curem is down. Lazarus taking him down, but Lazarus is being attacked also as well by Nonna. And we have Kent trying to peek and get sights of the attacking Vampire Esports team. So there's a lot of things that are happening all around and a lot of clashes that are bound to happen again with this zone shift. And Kent is trying to move in closer to where his teammates are, but the Vampire is seeking to spoil the fun as the zone starts to close in. We still have a few other teams that are trying to make their way into the zone. Again, still the next zone is going to be half water, so a little less left. Okay, here we have Voin Donkey leading the pack, but also 4 Thrives and Nongshim. Nongshim is crashing Bigatron's compound right now, and we see Bean going head-to-head. Voin Donkey and Vampire Esports also in an altercation. TZ takes down 2 members of Bigatron. With 5 eliminations, they are dominating the rest of the crew here. We have Kent trying to make sure that he can clap back, but they already lost half of their team with that altercation with Nongshim Red Force. The Korean squad getting their momentum right after that very good game that they had where they placed 3rd in match 3.
5 points in the bag now for the Korean team. Nongshim Red Force seems to be doing a great job here going up against their enemies, but XZY took a fall. Potatoes welcome from Voin Donkey from the kill feed, not doing great as well. Doxy needed to heal himself up to prepare for a battle because they're not out of the woods just yet. 4 Thrives as well defending the compound. They're at the edge of the circle here, so it's a life and death situation, Coach Abby.
It is, and Nongshim actually losing 2 players as well. This is a great opportunity for Bigatron to level down the playing field. Bigatron with 1 player can he do it or can't he not? So that is one question that we have. Shotgun to the face. There we have it. Vitality. Bigatron by Vitality exiting the